Picture this. You live with migraines that knock you down 2 or 3 times a month, and the one day you make it to the C&P exam, you're symptom-free. You walk out wondering if anything you said will matter. Welcome to the Veteran Benefits Reset Podcast. I'm Cameron Burrell, U.S. Army veteran and founder of VetBiz Media. Today, we're going to fix that problem. Quick heads up. This episode is educational. It isn't legal or medical advice, and your specific case may need help from a VA-accredited veteran service organization or an attorney. What I will do is give you clear, practical steps you can use before, during, and after a C&P exam, so the rater sees the full picture. First, what is a C&P exam and what should you expect? An examiner, usually a clinician working for or contracted by the VA, documents your current symptoms, functional limits, and any medical findings. They answer specific questions that the rater will use, but the examiner doesn't make the rating decision. Think of the exam as an important record, not the final decision maker. A common worry is this idea that if you look fine in the room, the condition can't be service-connected. That's not how raters think. For intermittent conditions, they want facts, frequency, severity, duration, and how episodes affect your daily function, especially work. How often, how bad, how long, and what you can't do when it happens. Those are the facts that move a claim. So what evidence actually helps? Start simple. Bring your medical records, PCP notes, neurology or mental health notes, ER visits, and any specialist reports. Bring your medication list and refill history too, because treatment patterns show ongoing care and symptom management. For intermittent problems, keep a symptom log. Short, dated entries with start time, duration, severity on a 1 to 10 scale, triggers, and what you couldn't do. A 14-day log takes 10 minutes a day, and it changes how a rater reads your file. Lay statements matter too. Ask a spouse, coworker, or supervisor for a brief note describing what they observed, dates, missed work, and functional limits. It doesn't need medical jargon. It needs consistent facts that line up with your log and treatment notes. On exam day, here's exactly how to describe an episode so the examiner can write it down clearly. Say the frequency, then the typical duration, and then the functional impact. For example, over the past 3 months, I've had migraines about 3 times a month. When they happen, I need to lie down in a dark room for 6 to 8 hours, and I can't drive or work that day. That gives frequency, intensity, and impact in one sentence. If the examiner asks, "Are you having symptoms today?" and you aren't, follow with a factual example. "No, not right now. My last episode was on June 4th, and I missed 2 days of work. I can show my symptom log and the ER note." That moves the focus from how you look now to the record of what happens over time. Use concrete anchors. Point to your log, show medication bottles, reference a recent ER or specialist note. Small physical items help the clinician record specifics instead of vague impressions. A quick word on what to avoid. Don't say things like, "I always feel terrible," without specifics. And don't give shifting accounts. Consistency matters. And avoid turning frustration into confrontation with the examiner. Stay factual and make a note to submit supporting evidence afterward if needed. What if the exam report doesn't match your records? First, get a copy when it posts to your va.gov account. If it's missing key details or contains errors, submit a supplemental claim with the missing evidence and a short cover note pointing out the discrepancies. Highlight specific errors, wrong dates, incorrect side affected, or misreported meds when you file. Upload your 14-day log, any missed work notes, and a lay statement that reiterates what the examiner missed. An accredited VSO can help if you want assistance filing. I've seen cases where an initial exam report looked thin on paper, but a short symptom log and a clear buddy statement help the rater see the broader pattern and move the claim forward. Small pieces of consistent evidence add up. Realistic expectations. One exam rarely wins a claim by itself. The exam should fit into a consistent record that shows ongoing treatment and demonstrated functional impact. Inconsistencies slow claims down, so make your file tell the same story. Before you go, a short checklist. Bring copies of recent treatment notes, your medication list, a 14-day symptom log, and 1 or 2 brief lay statements. On exam day, be honest, use frequency, duration, impact language, and point to entries in your log. After the exam, review the report, and if something's missing, submit a supplemental claim or get an accredited VSO involved.
Your one action for this week: start a simple 14-day symptom log. Each day, note whether you had symptoms, the start time, how long the episode lasted, severity on a 1 to 10 scale, what you couldn't do, and any treatment used. Upload the log to your claim folder or bring printed copies to appointments. It only takes 10 minutes a day, and it can change how a rater reads your file.
If this episode helped, follow the podcast and share it with a veteran who needs it. Download the free 7-step veteran benefits reset guide at vetbizmedia.com/veteran7 to help organize your military, medical, and employment records.
Thank you for listening to the Veteran Benefits Reset Podcast. Your service did not expire. Your story is still worth reviewing. Take the next responsible step.